Alright guys, back at Magic 2014, I'm playing with Raginator. I don't have very many decks set up here, so he's probably gonna completely demolish me. Let me just set up the sound levels here. And I'm not sure why it's a small screen here. You hear me, Raginator? I think I have it set up to push to talk. This is the only deck I really have developed right now.
Alright. Take your time, no hurry. Sure. I'm not even sure.
What's the hack? Let me see. You hear me? No. Testing, testing, testing.
Yeah, actually, I get mine set to auto transmit, whenever I talk, so.
Oh, he's got
it. Could be the set to hacking, but.
Gotcha. Alright. Let me try resending the. Get him to resend the invite. Cause I don't like the fact that it's shrunk my video for some reason. Why? I have no idea. Why is it? I don't really care about shadows, not in this game. Yeah, that should be better. Let me check the stream. See how that works. Yeah, that looks good. And you can still see my baby Ari, my waifu. Shh, don't tell my real wife I just said that. Alright. Now I should be able to accept his invite right here. Alright. Free for all lobby. He closed the 2 slots. I like this hand.
Yeah, agree something, but.
What's the voice comm? It is V. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Success!
Cool.
Yeah, I don't think you've heard my voice before because you haven't listened to any of my shows, huh? Aha!
Yeah, well, I listen to the shows on all games, but I haven't watched the video stream, so.
Oh yeah, you were on a video stream before, weren't you?
Oh yeah.
Word. Let me set up.
Looks like I may start to get mana screwed here.
I have a crappy deck. Can you, I have the open mic on. You hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Oh yeah, technology. Wait, you're not using the. Are you using the green white deck? You bastard.
No, I'm using one of the green only decks.
Oh, okay.
There's assuming that you got all of the expansion packs. There's a total of 3 mono green decks. There's the original, the original, mono green deck. I forget what it's called. There's elf deck, and there's the one that I'm using. It has a handful of really big features in it.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Hopefully they introduce more customization in future games.
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, it doesn't have to be all-out customization, but more than we have now.
Yeah, the trouble with that, though, is that if they go that route, it would probably interfere with their sales of Magic Online, though.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you too. Yeah, they want to use, basically this game for them is a big marketing piece.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love this game, but the thing is, it's supposed to be a gateway to get you to buy stuff from Magic Online or the actual physical cards.
Yeah, it sure is.
Not exactly why I wanted to cast, but it's the only thing I get the mana for.
Ooh. Hmm.
Yeah, everything else like that, yeah, the minimum costs 4 mana.
What's that?
I said everything else I have in my hand costs a minimum of 4 mana.
Ah, that's rough.
And that's on the low end.
Yeah, green tends to have really big creatures that cost a lot.
Yeah, the thing is, at least with this deck, it's supposed to be designed to get a mana out fast, but I got a really lousy opening hand.
It's all about the mulligan.
I really don't want to do this, but yeah. Yeah, I need to see if I think he got this game right now. Yeah, just knocking the draws that I need.
I just figured I'd regenerate for fun. Even though you don't have any mana. Hold on a second. I gotta set this up so that when I alt tab, I could hear the audio.
Oh, alright.
I multitask too much. Alright. I'm back. What you got over there? It's shiny. You may put creature.
It's basically a 1/1 elf.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Ooh. Yes, yes. A little overkill.
I'm just securing the win. Plus, I needed the achievement. Alright. So yeah, you said Magic 2014 better than Hearthstone. I can't. I don't think they're comparable. Even though they're the same genre, they're very different games. Magic games can drag on quite a bit, for one, and a lot of times in Magic you end up playing defensively and just waiting for that opportunity to be able to safely attack. You know.
Well, it depends on the decks being played and who's playing them and a lot of other factors.
Yeah. Like with red, you could obviously be a lot more aggressive, generally. But you know, I just think what's great about Hearthstone is that it's the game, it's well, it's not a TCG, it's a CCG, but it's a CCG that people that don't normally play those kind of games can get into. Because I try to get my friends into Magic and they're like, oh no, whoa. I bought the game for a friend and he was like, yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't think I'll be playing this that much.
Yeah, honestly, I used to CCG back in high school a lot, but once I graduated from high school, I kind of got away from it, but once I got a PlayStation 3 and they started releasing the game of those games online, I started buying games. Eventually, I started playing the card game.
Yeah, I should have mulliganed this hand. Hold on a second. That's not the one I picked. Bastards. Uh-oh. You have speakers on right now?
Yeah, I got a pair of stereo speakers on.
Oh, okay. It sounded like a frog or something. I was like, all right, why not?
Yeah, I got a somewhat decent pair of speakers from a local store not too long ago. I wouldn't necessarily say they're the greatest speakers in the world, but they certainly serve their purpose, you know?
I just want to make sure you're not turning into a frog. I was getting the feedback and I heard rubber. I'm like, what? Oh, this could work out actually. It should have. Ooh, shiny.
Yeah.
Ooh. Being mana starved is not good. What's that?
Oh, I was just talking to my cat. He's wandering around my apartment right now, looking a little bored.
Silly cat. I think I'll pass. Ooh, you got a lot of artifacts.
Oh, three of those are enchantments, and one is a land.
Hmm.
Out.
Lots of land coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what this deck is designed to do. You know, get laying out, fairly quickly.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Hmm?
Talking to my cat again.
Confusing.
He keeps on passing right between me and my computer.
uh. Hmm. Decisions, decisions. Yeah. Yeah, I should have taken care of that. Oof. And here he comes. Alright. We need to take care of.
Anna can't get out of there. Figures.
Oh, that mana. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. I must think about this carefully. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anna can come on, knock it off.
It's pretty much over. The darn Eldrazi's.
And since I'm feeling generous, I won't attack this turn.
Ding, 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 ding. I'm gonna make him unstoppable. Those Eldrazi's. Those Eldrazi's are crazy. It's really gonna make me go through that. And
Now your land is my land.
Annihilator, OP. So you don't see anything like that in Hearthstone that would scare players away.
Well, to a certain degree, I like it, like this in this game, Not what's being a receiving end of it, but, dealing it out. Hell yeah.
Oh, everybody likes dealing it out. Wow, it's another crappy hand. Oof. That combo again.
Say what card cleaner. Just knowing my best.
Land, my kingdom for land. Well, that's silly.
Now, here's a little rule of thumb that I usually go by. In your opening hand, if you don't have at least 3 lands in your hand, it's a good idea to mull it.
Yes, you heard it right here, guys. For you guys out there that are newbies and haven't been playing Magic from the beginning, that's a good tip.
I wouldn't necessarily say, if you have, like, if you're, like, Canada's mostly land, then that's also bad. You want to have, like, a nice, even divide, half land, half card.
Yeah. Well, also depends too. When you play red, you usually have a lot of low cost things too, so you get away with having less land. Where green, a lot of things in green are expensive plays. My thing just timed out before I could click on it, which is really annoying. Yeah, I've been playing Magic from the beginning. Sometimes it makes me bitter because I swear they stole some ideas from me. Because I knew some guys that were involved with Wizards back in the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have a love-hate relationship with this game. Like, I feel a lot of times Wizards is just trying to go for a money grab.
Ooh.
There we go. Yay! Oh, that sucks. A little late. But I'll take it.
Yeah. I know that's evil.
Yeah. Yeah. Killing my lad. I got elephants though. Look at those elephants. Wow.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. Why not? Who needs land? And who needs creatures at that? Primeval Titan.
I'll be nice and it won't catch this concern.
What's that?
I said I'll be nice and won't attack.
Doesn't matter. I can't do anything anyway. I don't have any land. Oh, so many good options. Yeah, you could do uh, that's useful. Yeah. Hey, that's good. You picked for me. Don't give me any warning that the time is running out.
Yeah.
It that betrays.
Oh, I'm doing that so I can get more land.
Why are you delaying the game? Just end it.
Alright.
You're trying to reach 100 health. He's making choices. Hey, you can have that.
You keep your plan.
Funky monkey.
I think I'll switch up.
I haven't really played this one that much. Oh, I got that. Nah, I don't know. Oh yeah. Yeah, I haven't unlocked much in this one. I've only really been playing the campaign.
Have you gotten all the DLC yet or no?
No, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna bother with the DLC this round. Just because by the time I finally get around to playing them, there'll be a new one right around the corner. So I think I'm gonna skip them. I'm just mad that they went backwards in some of the features. If they kept the Planeswalker, the Planes Chaser mode in, then I would have like committed more to it. So I'm just trying to finish the campaign, pretty much. I've been doing some videos for that, and that's it. We'll see though. I mean, they try to monetize everything. You gotta pay to unlock the decks, pay to get foils, pay to open up deck slots. I mean, I love the game, but it's so greedy.
Yeah, really.
And they don't even have a two-headed giant in here. And that
They do is there's a two-head giant mode. You know, there's free for all, which we're playing, and and those can be played online now. There is like a revenge campaign, but that's single player only.
Yes, I mean, like if you can't play it online, what's the point?
Yeah.
Ooh, super sexy. Watch out, the 1-1s. They're gonna get you. All right. The basics. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, I could do that. Put that in there. Uza. And this is silly. Like, why are they showing non-land if it's telling me I can search for land?
I have no idea.
Little things like that. It's like, don't get lazy. Though I definitely love, like, this is one of my preferred ways to play Magic. Like Magic Online, ugh, that's even worse.
Oh, let me guess you're playing the Sliver Death, right?
Yeah, the Sliver. It's one of the few things I have unlocked. I'm only up to like, oh, what's the one I'm up to? I finished Chandelar, Innistrad. I'm up to Alara, I think.
Yeah, at this point, I pretty much got virtually everything unlocked. There's one deck that I'm still gotta fill up though.
Ooh, that's scary. That sounds so trippy. Cool.
What's that one? Ooh, yes, in the Star.
Mm-hmm.
The game.
Good game, good game. So we're 2-2. I gotta, one of these days I'm gonna make it like a magic night and like play the campaign and unlock as much as possible. I would like to play this more. Especially now that I have
Yeah.
a friend to play it with. I think it's my last one though.
Oh, right.
We'll definitely jam some more. Let's see what we got. That looks good. Pretty good balance. I'm gonna keep that because I don't know what I might get if I mulligan. And one of the things I liked that you said in your review was that they should maybe release this game once every 2 years instead of yearly. And when you said that, I was like, yes, because then they could drip out the expansions, and people would feel like they're getting more out of their money rather than like, oh, I bought this game, now they abandon it. Because that's what they do. They splinter the community. Like I have some friends that have 2012, some have 2013, some have 2014, and some have the original one. You know, it's like it's like if you all had the same game, then we could all play together.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
really.
I can see to a certain extent they want to keep the cards at current, but at the same time, they could update everything via DLC.
Yeah, exactly. Like unless they're doing a complete overhaul to the interface, which this one they did do a lot of work with the interface and the game engine. It's a lot smoother. But yeah, they could have. It's just silly. That's all I'm gonna say. Ooh, that's not bad.
Yeah, one thing I don't like is that they got rid of plane chase. That was pretty fun in last year's game.
Oh, I love Plane Chase. I still can't believe they got rid of that.
Yeah, at least when I played 2013 and on the PlayStation 3, I used to play that game all the time, or that mode all the time, but
Yeah, that one so far is the best in the series. Even that one, I have to go back and play some more. But I found that like it was less of a grind in 2013. You got a lot of stuff right off the bat. It's just a very good balance overall in that one.
the only downside to last year's game was that the load times were a pain, and you know what?
The what? Mm. The what?
The load times were a pain in the ass.
Hmm. Ooh. Oh yeah, I know this deck. This is a scary one too.
Hey, let's see.
Who the hell's on my land? There we go.
Great.
It's like a standstill right now. Staring each other down. Kitties. Meow. Ooh. Nice. That's a scary one too. I don't like that. No, sir, I don't. Hmm. Ooh. Hmm. That's scary right there. You entered it with the kicker. Other outfits. Very nice card.
Normally I would have called off my cats in that, but that was kind of a bind.
Yeah, I know. I've been there before. You wanna, when you get the multi kicker, you wanna get as much mana as possible to really buff it. But then when you're forced, a lot of that's a lot of the things behind the deck building games is controlling the tempo.
Yeah, really.
I don't like that card at all. I'll bite. I'll be a little conservative though. Hmm. Ooh. That's dangerous. Hmm. Now you have a lot of blockers.
For once.
Huh. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Ooh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Come on.
Mm-mm. That's not good. Good comeback, though.
Yeah.
The elves with the counters. Oh man, we should get those counters out there. I have a deck just like this
Yeah.
in physical cards, but that thing I hate about playing it is that I have to like use the little I use the little Mancala beads as my counters, and by the time I get all my combos out, like the whole board is covered with beads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
Really.
there's no other way of like keeping track of all the freaking counters. Okay. I don't care. Let's go. No, you can let him get his one little attack. That's mean.
Well, you've been hitting me pretty hard all game long, so.
Good lord. The combos. The combos though. Holy Hannah, you got like over freaking 40, 50 damage on the board. That's crazy. I choose 39. 4. 54 to 68. 82 damage? Oh, more now. Good. Let's see what it goes up to. Or down to. Negative 43. You have more damage than that board.
No, I only take.
Oh, you only attack with 2 people, right? Yeah, you had like over 80 damage on the board. Oh, that's just dirty. That's just
Well, I
super dirty.
got lucky there, you know.
No, that was pretty awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I just happen to get the right cards when I needed them. You know, kind of like luck of the drawing machine, you know. Yeah, it's partially skill, but it's also luck too. So.
Yeah, I should have been more aggressive once I had the first strike and the double strike out. I had about 5 turns back. I think I had lethal on you, or I would have taken you close to it. But I was so worried about
Yeah,
keeping that combo on the field.
yeah, that's the thing with this game. One thing I learned is that if you know what deck your opponent's using, unless you got like the overwhelming army of creatures at your disposal, and you already have like an ungodly amount of life, and your opponent's down to like one life. Never take it for granted that you're going to win, because this is perfect example of how things can turn around in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah. In fact, there's been times where I played against the AI where where he would use the 100 strength deck, and I'd be using the chant of ball Danya, or whatever it's called. Deck, the one deck that I was using earlier, they had the creatures with Annihilator on it. There's been times where the AI would beat me down pretty hard early on, but as soon as I get the land out and the creatures out, I would amass a huge army, turn the game around, and send the AI into like the negative 500 life range.
the Annihilator is nasty though.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The nice little trick though, or not so much a trick, but a combo that I like to have is have a couple of little smooth outs where every time a land comes into play on your side, you get true life. Combine that with that one creature that when comes into play, you get two. You get to get two land, and every time it attacks, you get two land. So basically, not only are you getting land, but you gain life on top of that. And then there's various spells that give you extra land on top of that. If you have Moose out, then you get life on top of that. And there was that one land that I had out. It lets you bring out your Eldrazi creatures. I like to bring out if that betrays that has a Dominator, and every time you sacrifice something, it goes temporarily into your graveyard, then it comes over to me. If I can start attacking you with like creatures with Annihilator, then everything you sacrifice comes over to me, and if you happen to sacrifice land, well, I have to Moose out. Not only am I gaining your land, but I gain life on top of that. So
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of broken combos out there. For a little while, I liked like when the meta wasn't really like there was a little bit of time in the meta where like when people weren't really putting flying cards or reach into their decks. They were just going for straight like really strong creatures and stuff. So like
yeah,
I think I went like blue white or something, and I just kept getting a bunch of little small flying creatures and then like countering all of their summons. It was just really super annoying. But like I didn't have anything really strong, but the fact that they didn't have any reach or they didn't have enough things with reach to stop my flying creatures, I kept going through the defenses. It was great.
yeah. And speaking of combos and small creatures and all that, I have no idea if these enchantments are being made anymore or not. But at least when I first got into Magic, way back in the day, we're talking like when revised and 4th edition were in print. Uh, One thing I used to love to do is play mostly green decks, occasionally green and red. And I would put out a simple 1/1 feature, nothing special about it, be it like a land war elf or whatever. No one would think twice about it. And then I would cast certain enchantments on it. Like first, I would cast the regeneration enchantment on it. Regenerate on one, for 1 mana. Then I would cast Lure on it, which means that every time I attack with it, any creature that is able to do so must block it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then, and normally they would, if you have bigger creatures, they would kill the one or else. That's why I tried regeneration on it. Then, on top of that, I would put venom on it, which basically means basically anything that receives damage from the creature, no matter how much damage it is, just die. So basically, every time I attack with that creature, so long as I regenerate my elf, all your creatures basically die.
Yeah, the death touch.
Yeah, it's now one's death touch now, but
Yeah.
another combo I used to love is a green-red combo. Now, assuming that you have at least 3 lands in play, 2 of them are green, forests, and 1 is a mountain, and you have at least 1 more life than your opponents. Let's say you're at 11 life, he's at 10. You first cast Channel, that costs 2 mana, and that allows it's a sorcery that allows you to take however much life you want and convert that into colorless mana.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, if you want to, take 10 out of your 11 life, convert that into mana, leaving you with 1 life left. Use that 10 colorless mana that you now have, plus the mountain you have, to cast a fireball. For 10 points of damage. He's down to 0, you got 1 life. You win.
Yeah. Yeah. There's so many different combos. As I said, this is a great game, but it's not something I would recommend to someone that's like not deep into strategy games because their head will explode.
Magic is one of those games. I kind of equate it to chess. It's easy to pick up the basics, but it's hard to master. And these yearly iterations of the video game versions of the game is a little bit easier. It allows you to ease yourself into the game, and practice against AI, and so on and so forth. And plus, you get for $10, or if you got the special edition, $20. You get a whole bunch of cards. Decks, granted, you have to unlock them over time, but you get the cards nonetheless. And you get to practice all you want, so on and so forth. Whereas if you were to play the actual card game, be prepared to sink a whole lot of money into the cards, be it buying the booster packs, starter decks,
Oh yeah.
individual cards. Uh, it can be a real money sink.
Yeah, that's why they make so much money off of it that a lot of the hobby shops and comic book shops and stuff, if you ask them, they'll give you a free pack, or they have intro packs just because they want you to get hooked. So you're like, wow, this is free, really? But then you start buying the booster packs. You start buying the intro packs. They got the battle decks are a good deal. Like if you want to get into, if anybody's watching the video, if you want to get into Magic, you could go to the stores and get the battle decks, and it's perfect because it comes with pre-built decks you can play with your friends. One for you, one for your friend, and it comes with like a whole strategy guide, and I think it even comes with like a few booster packs, and it's like only like $10. It's probably the best deal you could get for Magic. The other one that's really good is the Deck Builders Toolkit, because it's a fat box. It's a really sturdy box. It's got tons of different color land and a bunch of different booster packs in there. So you get a little sampler platter of sorts, and it's a good way for you to store all your cards too. So
Now the thing is with me, then I don't get a chance to buy as many cards as I want because my budget for fun stuff is rather limited. But when I do go out and buy cards, I'll try to get the booster decks or booster packs rather, and the starter decks.
yeah,
The reason, the reason between I picked those up is I'm more, at least with the starter decks for the different sets, as of late with, you're pretty much guaranteed to get certain cards.
yeah, exactly.
Let's say, and if you, so if you want, let's say, for example, that this deck over here is guaranteed to have a Shivan Dragon, and you need or want this Shivan Dragon, by all means, get that. And you're also, since they also include one or two booster packs with the starter deck, you may not necessarily know what's inside those booster packs, but there's a reasonably good chance that you may get a really nice rare card, or God forbid, one of those mythic rare cards. And same goes, with my buying the separate booster packs, Yeah, in fact, just, I want to say about 2 weeks ago, I had bought a bunch of booster packs that came in one big old package. I think they had one booster pack from 3 different sets. One booster pack from the 2013 core set, one booster pack from Dragon Maze sets, and I forget what the third one was, but I guess the pre-NES cards through that, and I only paid. I also got one promotional card with it as well, so I paid what, $12 for that. Seemed reasonable to me. So.
Yes, and the thing is, the mistake a lot of people do when they get into like any TCG or CCG is that they might try to like net deck or copy someone else's deck, and then they just look for specific cards. And if you buy cards individually, like from like Troll and Toad, or like a local hobby shop, they cost a lot more. Now, once in a while, like my local hobby shop, they have like a bin of like cards that are not necessarily in very good condition for collecting, but for playing, they're perfectly fine. And most people put cards in a sleeve anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfect. you know, and then they have cards you get for like 5 cents, 10 cents, 25 cents, you know, stuff like that. But once you start buying them like individually, it adds up very quickly. I like the starter packs because then you could just build around that core and strip out the things you don't like, and then get some booster packs. And if you pick up something that matches starter decks you have, you could kind of build up on that little by little. That's the way. That's the way to do it without having your head explode.
Yeah, yeah. Now, to be honest, some of the previous entries to this video game have given me ideas for uh, deck building. Like, I think it was either in the original Duels of the Planeswalker or the 2012 version, I forget which. There was a white and blue deck called Mind of Void, and if you ever played with it or against it, you you it's you'll know right off the bat that it's really fun to play with, but total pain in the ass to play against stuff. The basic concept behind that deck is to basically mill you of cards and yield and build up almost impenetrable defense. Basically, anything your opponent's cast, you can easily counter it. You can get them to discard cards left and right. And there's some really nasty cards in there, like Traumatize, which basically every time you cast Traumatize, your opponent basically cuts his deck in half, and the top half goes into the graveyard. So if you cast that 2 or 3 times, they're basically left with nothing in their deck.
Yeah, they got a lot of crazy stuff out there for sure.
Yeah, in fact, I'm not one deck. I'm trying to more or less not totally recreate the deck, but I'm trying to build something that's heavily inspired by that deck. And it's also including some legacy cards like if you're an old school player and remember them, there used to be circles of protection in some of the older sets. Basically, there's like 6 circles of protection, 1 for each color, and for artifacts. And every time once you get those enchantments in play, and every time you activate them, it prevents damage from that particular color for a certain length of time. And so basically, if you put those in play and continually activate them, nothing gets through unless those enchantments are destroyed or you forget to activate them. If I put those on play, put some walls, or walls like the fog banks in play. Then you have plenty of counter spells and spells to steal your creatures and so on and so forth. You'll basically shut down your opponent real quick.
Yeah, that's the thing is in Magic, once you let someone get out their core strategy with certain things like that, it's like really hard to bounce back. In Hearthstone, it's I think it's a lot more realistic to be able to bounce back. That's one of the things I like about it. There's never like a point where like, you know, unless you messed up really bad or you just built a crappy deck, you can usually just, you know, turn around pretty reasonably. And not this feeling of like complete helplessness. Though, you know, it's situational too,
Yeah,
it depends.
yeah. And basically, when I first started playing Magic, we're talking about like 1994. A lot of my initial decks were pretty lousy, if only because I had plenty of like common cards, you know, nothing particularly special or big, uh, and nothing that I could really build a cohesive deck with. Whereas a lot of people that played against it, all kinds of cards ranging from commons to the rares, and they've been picked quite a few of those, the really good cards, and they've been playing since like Alpha. So they had the really, really awesome cards like the Moxes and the Black Lotuses and so forth. And when you're first starting out, you can't really compete against that. Um, Eventually, it did get better, but
Eventually.
yeah.
uh, well, let me get out of here. I'll probably be back on later on if you're up late.
Oh, all right.
But
All right, sure, sounds good.
yeah, I'm gonna do a little more drinking. It's my birthday, so I'm gonna relax a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. It was fun though. It was fun. That was an epic comeback at the end, and we got it all on video.
Uh, yeah. Yeah. Well, you did kick my ass a couple times, so.
Yeah, but your like wins were like completely obliterating. Mines were a little nicer.
Yeah.
You beat me with like freaking 80 damage on the board. That's just wrong.
Well, in fairness, two of those creatures I couldn't attack with, but I only attacked you with what? Two creatures, they were like 20 something each, so I knocked you down to negative 30 or 40 something. Alright, well, I'll probably see you, either tomorrow or Sunday, wherever the case may be, so I'll talk to you there, alright?
All right, brother.
Alright, you have a nice night.
You too. Well, that was fun. I got my butt whooped. I might have to play this a lot more to unlock some good cards. But you know, I won two of them. Won 2 and 3. Not bad for someone that playing against someone that has all the expansions and has put a lot more time into it. I'm pretty proud of myself. He gets really into the discussion. I'm a little toasty right now, but I'll be back in a little bit. A little while, not a little bit. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Yozilla out.